Hello and welcome to another video. So I am very excited to talk about this video. I'm gonna start off by being fully honest. I'd actually pre-recorded a video of me talking all about our fourth club doll, the bridal Vanessa, which I'm gonna be talking about in this video. But I recorded that, and a lot of my thoughts kind of hinged on like what we were gonna get for our fifth doll and stuff like that. So I didn't want to release that now because I'm recording this literally the 3rd of February now, and we've had obviously our fifth club doll revealed now. So I just didn't, like, a lot of it contextually just didn't make sense. So I was like, you know what, let's re-record now that we have both of our final club dolls for the 2024 club year, and just give it all together. So yeah, I just thought it would be better if they were both released together, and honestly the things I talk about will make more sense now that I've seen both dolls and I can talk about the club year as a whole. So let's go ahead and start with our very first club doll. Okay, so we're starting off with Poème d'amour, Vanessa Perrin, which French for poem of love. And I'm starting off by looking at this look that I have on the slide, because the bridal look's the first one we see, but it just didn't fit all the photos because the gown is so large. So we're starting off with this, but she is a gift set doll. She comes with 3 looks. She has a bridal look, she has like a reception look, and then she has like a lingerie look. So yeah, let's get into it. So originally when this doll came out, I had very conflicted feelings about her, because one, it's something that's going around a lot right now, but this doll kind of put a final nail in the coffin for a lot of collectors, which is completely understandable. But the diversity of the dolls this club year, Integrity Toys club year, has been very much lacking. There has been very little representation, and a lot of people were hoping that when this club doll was getting revealed, because we knew Fashion Royalty was going to be one of our last club dolls, and then the fifth club doll, we weren't told what line it was going to be. We were just told it was designed by Jessie Ayala, so we didn't know New Face, Fashion Royalty, New Fantasy. We had no idea. But when this doll was revealed, a lot of people were hoping for a doll of color. I know many people were hoping for Adele, myself included. So when we got this Vanessa, it was definitely met with some backlash, because one, it's a character we've already gotten 2 releases of this year. I actually have both of them behind me, like the Surrealist Gala, which was designed by Sinewe Guzman, then Lethal Rose, you can't see her, she's cut off, but Lethal Rose from the Stilettos Out convention. So to get the 3rd release of this character in the exact same club year definitely felt like unnecessary, I guess, to a lot of people, just because we've had so many Vanessas. And then on top of that, we have had a lack of diversity in the dolls this year, and with that, this is a Caucasian character, very pale, she's in the Japan skin tone. So right off the bat, she was met with a lot of backlash, and I completely understand why. I myself was very disappointed to see Vanessa. I was, like I said, hoping for Adele, and if not Adele, then I was like, I'll take a Natalia Fatale. If not Natalia, I'd also be okay with the Eugenia, because here recently, ever since getting the Eugenia at the convention, I've really started to like the Eugenia face sculpt, so I would have been happy to have another one into my collection. But my number 1 choice was Adele. So when we got Vanessa, the 3rd one this year, I was myself disappointed by the character. Now, with that, that's all within the context of the releases we've gotten this year. But if we talk about the doll herself, I think this is one of the most beautiful Vanessas that have been created by Integrity Toys. She is so beautiful. She's like delicate but fierce at the same time. She has a very beautiful face makeup. I love the coppery hair. Actually, let's go ahead over her specs. She's the Vanessa 1.0 sculpt. She has the FR 6.0 body. She has the Japan skin tone. She comes with articulated ankles as well as the high-heeled feet. And she has golden copper as her hair. And her W Club price is $2.99 plus shipping and handling. So she is, like I said, get into details. She's a very beautiful Vanessa. I honestly think it's one of the most beautiful Vanessas ever made. And I don't know. Let's get into looks before we get, like, I'm about to give like my summary thoughts, but let's start off with this look here. So this is supposed to be like her reception look. I think it's really pretty. I love the white mesh gloves. I love the detachable bow on the back that her hands can go into. I actually really like it where the bow's down, like the middle look we have here. And yeah, she can also take the belt on that last look. You can see she's using the belt from the bridal gown. So there's a lot of mix and match opportunities with this. This is a very fun dress. It kind of has like the materials looks like it's kind of iridescent sparkly. It kind of reminds me of the material we got. Now, of course, I haven't seen it in person, but looking at this, it looks somewhat similar to the material with the Giselle from the convention. Mirage Giselle, how she had that blue-green shifty kind of like metallic-y, tinsel-y dress. It looks like it could be something similar to that, possibly. It is very pretty. I like it. Out of all the looks, this is probably my least favorite look, but it's still really incredible. I don't care much for the glasses. I just don't vibe with that as much, but she also comes with a really nice purse. You can see a lot of jewelry and stuff. Very pretty, and just some like nice classic white pumps. So I like this first look and it's good, but let's get to like the main look. Okay, now do you see why like I couldn't have this on the first slide? There's just no space to fit all this. This is Vanessa in her bridal look. And typically I'll just do like 1 or 2 slides when I talk about this doll, but this doll had so much to go over that I ended up having to put it in 3 slides. She is very beautiful. I love this veil. This veil is doing all the work. That's not to say the rest of the look isn't good, but I'm just obsessed with the veil and the drama of it. I also love that she has this chromed rose in place of a bouquet. This dress, I've seen different people say like they wish there was not the piece at the waist, or that there was another like skirt in between the bottom skirt and the waist skirt. I think it's kind of pretty. I also love the like almost like corset piece, then the lace topping right at the bust line. I think that's a really cool cut on it. It gives it a little bit of like edginess, but still with all those lace details, it's so delicate and so pretty. And again, we get a closer look at that face. She really is beautiful. Jesse in the reveal, he actually talked about the coloring for this doll. He was a bit inspired by Penelope Featherington from the newer seasons in Bridgerton, which I actually really enjoy that show. And him saying that definitely makes me even like a little softer to this doll and like her even a little bit more. I think she's very beautiful. Bridal isn't something I've ever felt like I need represented in my collection, but this bridal gown is very beautiful. The little pastel blue with the belt for the something blue. I think it's a really nice touch. And yeah, as far as like if Integrity Toys were to design a bridal gown, this is incredible. This is amazing. Better than anything I could come up with, and just really, really beautiful. Let's get into now her last look and like all of her little pieces. Okay, so here we have the last look, which is her lingerie set. And I'll be honest, this is actually my favorite set of clothing she comes with, which is kind of surprising for me. I'm usually not, like, I like the lingerie sets Integrity Toys makes. I think they're really beautiful, but it's not something I really represent in my collection. But this pastel blue lingerie set, I love it. It has like these sheer panels in the middle. It has like, it looks like it has like pearl pieces possibly. Also like that the jewelry they've paired it with, so beautiful. And then the stockings with the little lace at the end. She really is so beautiful, so soft, but then it's still such a sexy look. And then the shoes also, the pale blue with the little rose on the end. Very, very beautiful. I really like this lingerie set. And then we can also see her box and then all of her pieces that she comes with all together. With the box, they were talking a bit about how it's really nice. It can open up. You could build like a photo backdrop out of it or something. I don't really understand it from the photos, I'll be honest, because is it going to be like reflective in the back? Like with Kiori, we got that set, it opens and it was like reflective in the back. Is it going to be like, how is it going to look when it opens? Because we see like the empty boxes. Is it just going to be like cartons that fit into there? But still, like, what are the colors going to be? Is it going to be reflective to look like a trifold mirror or something like that? I'm not sure. I'm interested to see the box. I think it's cool, but I still can't fully picture what it's going to look like. But yeah, I'm very interested. Cool box, but again, I'm an out-of-box collector, and I'm also trying to like really downsize the boxes that I keep, so don't get too distracted by the boxes. And yeah, oh, also something to talk about that she comes with that we hadn't seen is she comes with a little shoe box for her shoes that is made to look like actual like designer shoe boxes, which I think is really cool. There was someone at convention, forget the name of the shop, but I just remember one of the rooms, it was a guy who was selling a bunch of different shoes, and he also had like these miniature shoe boxes, which were so cute and really cool. I love it when Integrity Toys like introduces miniatures to really build out the world of their dolls. I currently don't have any dioramas. I do not have the space for a diorama, but one day I definitely hope to. So like pieces like this would be perfect for that. So final thoughts with this doll. I think she's very beautiful. And I think if her release had been timed differently, I think her release could have been met with more fanfare, because I think she's a beautiful doll. I think each outfit she has is designed really well. Like I said, one of the most beautiful Vanessas I've ever seen. But her release, like the timing of it, and I know like timing gets all over the place, but with this club year being like lacking diversity, and then on top of that being a character we've already seen twice this year, this being the third release, it definitely just seems out of place, her release. Or maybe like designs were being made and it wasn't really thought out about how they would release as a whole, because I know like the design process, it gets things and timing gets all types of messed up. But still, the 2024 club year as a whole, we've seen the entire club year range now with the release of the Adèle today, and diversity still lacking no matter what. So yeah, it's just unfortunate that this doll released in the way she did, because I do think she's incredible. But I have decided I am passing on this Vanessa. I definitely think in the future this is going to be one of those dolls that become a grail. Her resale price is probably going to be through the roof, but for me, it's just nothing I am dying to have. I'm not dying to have this doll displayed in my collection at this time. I am possibly interested in getting my hands on the lingerie set. So like maybe I'll find like when she releases someone selling, like they're not interested in lingerie sets, so maybe I'll be able to pick up that when she comes out. But she's just not, like, as a whole package, she's not something I'm dying to have in my collection. And then on top of that, she also is the $299. So she's $300 essentially for W Club members. And this is also a W Club exclusive doll, so I guess that just is her price. With her being that price, what's, like, looking at her, I don't know. Okay, so for me, what I'm thinking of is the Redefined Kiori gift set that we got last club year. The doll I have literally partly hanging off right there. That doll is like the top tier when it comes to gift sets in my mind. I haven't seen a doll top her as far as gift sets and what she comes with. She was $300, which was a lot of money. However, she came with a lingerie set. She came with a gown look. She came with that houndstooth jacket with like the corset piece up the back. Then she came with the multi-part suit set. And then on top of that, she had like basically a bunch of different jewelry to mix and match, same as this doll. But she also had like the jewelry boxes to hold her jewelry. And she also had her own special packaging. I just think it's hard for me to say that this doll is you get the same value that you get for that doll, but they're the exact same price. Like the Kiori comes with a whole extra outfit. Again, I know this doll's lingerie set is a bit more detailed. She comes with stockings, but still the Kiori gift set came with 4 looks. 4 complete looks, props, mix and match jewelry pieces, a bunch of different like shoes and stuff like that. And on top of that, Kiori came with like, she had those like thigh-high boots. She also had the little pumps. So for me, it's just hard to see this doll at the same price as the Kiori. Now, maybe the fabrics in this Vanessa are more expensive. They did talk about they made new molds with like the rose and things like that. So I don't understand all the intricacies. Maybe this doll is actually more expensive to produce than the Kiori doll. But as a collector, I just feel like I got more with the redefined Kiori gift set than I feel like it's being offered with this Vanessa. So I just, with me feeling like she doesn't come with as much for the gift set compared to last year's gift set for the same price, and on top of like, I'm not dying to have this doll represented in my collection, I am passing on this doll. And that's something you're probably going to see more in the future. I am starting to become more selective with what I bring into my collection. I have a plethora of Integrity Toys dolls now, which I feel very lucky to have, and I love them so much. But I don't want to just grab dolls because I think they're pretty. Like, I can appreciate a doll. I think this doll is beautiful. But from now on, I want to be more selective about what I'm bringing into my collection. I need to be obsessed with the doll or the look or something like that to bring it into my collection and for it to take up part of my limited space. So yeah, I am passing on this doll. I am interested to hear what you all think about Miss Vanessa down in the comments below. But now, let's get into our final club doll of the club year. Okay, so now we have Toast to Us Adèle Makeda. And this is what I was waiting for. This is what I've been wanting from Fashion Royalty all year. Not only is it Adèle, but this is the type of stuff I love from Fashion Royalty. Like stuff that looks like it's at a red carpet or a Met Gala, something like that. This is stunning beautiful. It is so, so, so beautiful. I'm just obsessed with it. But let's start right here. We have Adèle. She is in this gown. Let's start with her specs, actually. So this is the Adèle 2.0 face head sculpt. She's in the FR 6.0 body. She comes with high-heeled feet. Her hair color is her skin tone is light honey, and her hair color is a toffee brunette, which in the reveal, Jesse talked about how this is a new hair blend for him, and I think it came out really beautiful. I love this Adèle. I literally love every single thing about it. I've seen online that this dress references a Schiaparelli dress. I've seen a bunch of people posting it on like their Instagrams and stuff. And she's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. One, she has this pretty big eye makeup. Adèle is always stunning. Like I said, I only have one Adèle in my collection, which is Pink Glam Adèle that I have redressed. And I am so excited at the idea of adding another Adèle to my collection. I love the veil that can be tied around her head. The black part of the dress is so sexy. It almost gives like a lingerie feel on its own. Then it has this beautiful like mermaid blue right at the bottom. And it has an attachable like bow piece, which I love. I think it looks great. And then she has these mesh black gloves, which those gloves I know are going to be such a pain to put on, like they were with my Lethal Rose Vanessa. But once they're on, it is so beautiful. Also, on top of that, talking about the gloves, these gloves aren't just normal gloves. They end in lace. You can see it in the photo that should be right below me. She has like lace where the glove ends, which is, I love it. It almost gives me like You see it all the time with like stockings, even in the Vanessa with the lingerie look, stockings that'll come up and end in lace. But I don't know that I've seen it in gloves, so I really like that. And yeah, she's just really beautiful. And you can also see all the set pieces she comes with. I have another photo that they included for us to see the pieces closer, but looking right here, you can see she also comes with those shoebox that Vanessa comes with. She has this kind of like swag bag to the event, I believe. She comes with a second pair of shoes. She has the blue and the black. She has an invitation. She has these champagne flutes with champagne. One's tilted so it can look like she's like drinking it, and the other one's flat. So I love that. The photography with that is going to be so much fun. She has a clutch, and then she has just like a bunch of different jewelry. So yeah, so beautiful. But let's jump to the next photo real quick. Okay, so here you can see a better look at Adèle's pieces. So you can see the two champagne flutes with the champagne that's removable. I'm interested. Jessie said in the reveal that the champagne is really easy to take in and out. I'm interested to see if that's true because I can imagine it getting stuck. So very interested in it. I think it's going to be cool. As you can see, like her bringing the glass up to her mouth in that photo. The tilted champagne looks incredible. She also has this makeup palette. So that's always fun. I actually have one already from the Surrealist Gala, but I'm not going to complain about getting more. And then the invitation, it has Adèle Makeda. You were invited to attend the 20th anniversary gala. So cool. I love it. And it looks like a little pamphlet with old W Club dolls on it. I wonder, maybe that was like the first W Club or dolls from the first W Club. I'm not sure. My history on the W Club, I'm still learning, but it looks great for an anniversary. I love that she comes with a little invitation. Like I said with the Vanessa, I love pieces adding to the world of the Integrity dolls. I don't build dioramas, but these are the type of things I'm going to love putting in the future when I do get one. Just beautiful. And also something I want to talk about, which we can see right here, is I really like this Adèle's hairstyle. It's up in a bun, but then she has this swirl that comes forward and it just like, you know, a little like curls forward. It's beautiful. So I think this Adèle is fantastic. She's so beautiful, and absolutely I am entering to, well, I'm gonna purchase this Adèle. Out of the last two club dolls, I was kind of like feeling like I was only gonna get one anyway. Then when we got the Vanessa, I thought she was beautiful, but I wasn't dying to have her in my collection, so I was gonna pass on her. And I'm glad because this Adèle is exactly what I want. This is what I want in my collection, and I'm excited to get her. I'm so glad we did get Adèle before the year ended. Thought I was going crazy, like, how has she not shown up? She wasn't at the convention. She wasn't upgrade doll, like nothing at all. But she arrived. She showed up late, but better late than never. So I am really glad that this is the finale doll for the club year. I think she's beautiful. Definitely my favorite, most likely my favorite FR doll from this club year. I have to think because I also really like some of the convention dolls we got, but like just looking at the photos right now, I'm really happy when I look at her. Can't wait to get her. So that is basically it for our final two club dolls. I'm really excited to hear what you all think down below. And then also something very interesting from the reveal is Carol was talking about the upcoming club year, which will be in sometime this month. I believe the end of this month is when club sign-up starts. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's what they said. But also she said something really interesting. She said the dolls, when we sign up for our club year, they're no longer called upgrade dolls. They're called, I believe she's called them club sign-up dolls. If I'm wrong, I'll correct it on the screen. But I believe she said they were club sign-up dolls, which I will say makes more sense to me. I never understood why they were called upgrade dolls in the first place. But changing the name, I wonder if it's going to be more significant than just a name change. Because it seems like if they're just changing the name, that's totally fine. They're allowed to do whatever they want to do. but it seems it would be odd if it didn't mark some type of transition as well, because the upgrade dolls are an integral part of the club year. So I wonder if it means like maybe the club sign up dolls are going to be more detailed, because I've always thought of the upgrade dolls as somewhere in between a normal release and a basics doll, like somewhere right in between. They don't always have as much impact as or come with as much. No, let me not say impact, because some of the upgrade dolls have become serious grails, for myself included. But they don't come with as much as a typical release would, but they definitely include a lot more than a basics doll would. So I wonder if them calling them now sign-up dolls, if maybe we're going to see a shift in them going more towards a normal release doll, or if they're going to go more towards a basics doll. If it does mark a shift, I'm really hoping it's closer to a normal release. But again, they have been pretty great, and some have become grails. So maybe they're not changing anything. It's just they're changing the name because they wanted to change the name. Let me know what you all think about that down in the comments below. Very soon, we're going to have the reveal for the upcoming club year. We're going to be talking about the new club dolls. I'm also now going to be able to do my video reviewing all the dolls released within the 2024 club year. So be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a huge video, a really long one. So if you love a long sit down talk about a bunch of dolls, then you have that to look forward to. But that is going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, a like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate it all. Definitely want to talk with you guys in the comments about these releases and how we feel about this club year. Like, I feel like there's a lot to discuss. But yeah, I look forward to talking about it with you all. Also, as always, down in the description below, you can find my Instagram, which is his.dolls on Instagram, and my other links and stuff like that. And I think that's everything. So I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.